this is your girl AP, and today we're talking about cash envelopes and sinking funds. So, what are cash envelopes or sinking funds? Basically, it's just money set aside for a certain purpose. So, back in 2017, I was personally introduced to the Dave Ramsey way of thinking regarding cash and budgeting. It was so enlightening, but it was also very overwhelming because you have to change the way you think. I know for me, spending cash is so different than easily just swiping a card. You feel it differently when money is literally leaving from your hand. You begin to really rethink, do I want this purchase or not? You become conscious of your spending. So yes, I'm not going to even lie to you. It is enlightening, it is exhilarating, but it's also borderline depressing. But don't quit. I am here to encourage you as your girl that we are going to do this together. So when you are spending cash where you are, I'm spending cash where I am, and we're doing this together. So we are each other's support system, okay? The reward of spending cash and being in control of your finances is going to outweigh all of the emotions that we're going through, okay? So I'm cheering you on from where I am. I want you to cheer me on from where you are, and we're going to do this together. All right, so you've already created your budget and you know what your household bills are going to be month to month, because we've been working on this for 2 to 3 months, right? But what about those other expenses, the smaller expenses like beauty? Like us women, we like to get our hair done. And what about clothes or those birthday parties that come up? Everybody has a birthday party and you need to be prepared. And you also get to decide the amount of money that you are going to put in each cash envelope. So don't become overwhelmed by this. The goal that I'm trying to convey and to teach you is the habit of at least saving something so you're not caught off guard. So I have evolved with my cash envelopes over the years. So I've been doing this since 2017. So when you go through the Dave Ramsey course, they give you some different envelopes. But I changed up some things throughout the years which work for me. Like I've shared with other people, and you've probably seen this before. Now I use a wallet, and this is a Bella Taylor wallet. So I get to carry this around, but within here, I have different categories for my cash envelopes. So I have groceries, gas, household, restaurants, entertainment, personal, kids, and I have one for clothing. So you get to decide what's important to you regarding your cash envelopes. And I still do carry one envelope for my miscellaneous. So of course, they have a lot of pretty different envelopes that you can get online, or you can make your own. So each time I get paid, I put a certain amount in each cash envelope. So you determine what amount you want to put in your cash envelope. See, the goal is to stay within that budget of the money that you put in your cash envelope, or to not spend it all. If you don't spend it all, that means you're saving. Now me, I'm doing a couple of cash challenges, so that's a whole nother level of me trying to save money, because I take the money for my challenges out of my envelopes. But we'll get into that a little later. Now, sinking funds, they're kind of a little different because you're saving for something that can occur later in life. For example, you're saving for Christmas, or you're saving for back to school. And so for those, you can either do an envelope or you can put it in a bank account. So I do both. Because sometimes you want the money to be easily accessible, or sometimes you just want to put it away and let it accrue interest, like the living expenses. That's in an online account. You got to make sure some things are not easily, that you can get to them easily so that you don't spend it. So basically, a sinking fund is a goal amount divided by the months you have to save for that particular goal. And in sinking funds, they teach you delayed gratification. So there's no impulse buying with sinking funds. So For example, for our vacation, we always pay cash ever since I've been introduced to Dave Ramsey. So I save a certain amount depending on how many months we have before we go on the vacation. And we've gone California all cash. We did our road trip all cash when we went from Myrtle Beach and we went all the way down to Destin. All of that was paid for in cash. We went to Disney, all paid in cash, no credit. So coming back from vacation and not having any bills to welcome you home, that's a whole nother level of like being stress free. So you have to determine what sinking funds are important to you and just stash a little bit away at a time. Don't become overwhelmed saying you have to put a big amount down. Don't do that to yourself, but just a little bit at a time. It will change your entire life. Right, so lastly, I just wanted to show you that you can do this. Okay, so like I said, you can have an online account, which I do, which have a lot of sinking funds, but also you can have some at home. Like this is just a regular envelope, and I just wrote household emergency funds, and I actually had to use this since I've been home from work because the bathtub in the boys' bathroom was messing up. So I didn't have to swipe a credit card. I just went straight to the envelope and paid the plumber. So that was a true blessing. Now, I have another sinking fund which I have not started, but it's there, and it's for diamond earrings. I've always wanted diamond earrings. So I have an envelope for it, but I just haven't started saving for it yet. But to see it means that, girl, you need to start working on that goal. So I will start putting money toward this so I can get diamond earrings, but it's not a certain date that I get it because it's a want. So I just want to encourage you on this day to start your cash envelopes and start your sinking funds, because you are going to just change your whole life by doing this. So it's changed my life. So anything, like I say, anything that I learn, I want to teach you and share with you because I love you. All right, talk to you later.